You know what's crazy too though? Like think about this. In New York, you can't download DraftKings and bet on a sports game, but an 18-year-old could go open up a Robinhood account and start investing, bro. That shit is not smart at all. Like think about it, like this dude was talking about
a TD Ameritrade, an 18-year-old.
No, you can. But what I'm saying, an 18-year-old looking at TD Ameritrade is gonna be like, yo, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, it's just like
that's Robinhood had made it. Coinbase, Robinhood, and some other shit. They made it where it's user friendly.
Anybody can use it.
Yeah, but it doesn't make sense that in New York, basically what a gentleman was saying, he's like an option dude on CNBC. He said that it doesn't make sense that you can't bet on a football game. Mm-hmm. But as an 18-year-old, you could just go open up a Robinhood and start investing in the stock market without knowing nothing.
Do you think trading is like gambling?
Yeah, because if that's what he said. Yo, bro, when Robinhood is down, people go on to DraftKings and shit like that.
Wait, what?
When Robinhood is down or freezes, where do people go? They'll go to Coinbase, which is another format of just cryptocurrency, just because cryptocurrency goes 24/7. So you can always look at your shit. Or they go on DraftKings, or where they could bet on basketball games, football games, hockey games, players, like anything they want. That's what people do. So it's all betting. People utilize Robinhood, majority of these youngins, because of like options, puts and calls, which is really was created for a long-term investor to look at it as like this. Like, yo, you long-term investing in Apple, right? You know it's gonna rise, but you feel like this week it might downturn, right? Okay, so go put a put on it.
What's that? Explain that to me.
So a put is like betting that the stock's gonna go down. So you already hold the stock.
You own the stock, but now you're betting for it to go down.
Betting to go down, so you can make money on the stock. So basically, it's insurance on your long-term hold. You understand what I'm saying? So you long-term holding it, right? It has been going up. Some bad news comes out, right, and it really affects the stock. So you're like, yo, I could just put insurance on it and be like, yo, I'm going to bet that it goes down. So when it goes down, you still make money. You understand what I'm saying? But also a lot of people don't understand that when you do the puts and calls, people have to buy it. They have to buy the order you have put in. If they don't buy it, you could lose out on the money, or you wait another week to see if someone buys it. So I did one on the Dow Jones 300. The first time it was like $20. I'm like, yo, I'm just gonna take my money, like, because I don't really know the Dow Jones like that. So I had betted that the Dow Jones was gonna go down. Right? I did it. You know what? Let me rewind, because I did bet on it going down. There's a thing, it's called hedging. So there's another stock that is the opposite of another stock. So perfect example, I think, is gold used to be the opposite of what the S&P 500 used to do. So if the S&P 500 went up, gold would go down. If the S&P 500 went down, gold would go up. So I did that with Dow Jones. There's a thing, I think it's called Dow Jones or SPIA, something like that. It's a hedge of the Dow Jones, so it just mirrors it, but it does the opposite. So I had put a call on the SPI, which is believing that it's going to go up, which means that the Dow Jones is going to go down. So it did happen. SPI went up. I believe it's called SPI, the ticker. SPI went up the first week. I'm like, yo, I'm just going to take my $20 because I don't really know how the Dow Jones is. Like, I know if it goes down, it's definitely going to go up because people are going to be in panic mode, right? No one bought my call. No one had bought my call order. So the week after, I actually made more money. Dow Jones went down again. So I made more money, and I was actually able to sell it and get my funds. Yeah. Which allowed me to buy an Apple stock.
So you really been diving deep into the stock game.
Yeah, but that call was off of Market Monday. Shout out to Market Mondays. But I'm not. I did that to flip some money, really. You know what I'm saying? I would also did heavy on the money I flipped. Those are all like social media. People on social media saying something and just doing it. But I'm not doing that no more.
Why, you lost money doing that?
No, I didn't lose money at all. It's just like I want to be a long-term investor myself. So I want to invest in companies I know and I believe in that could pay out dividends. But it was a good way to flip money. I got lucky, and that's all the stock market can be sometimes.
Was you the one telling me that you asked somebody for info on the stock? Like, yo, what stocks have you been buying? And then they told you, like, nah, bro, you got to pay for that.
Nah, was it that?
Wait, who told me that? Somebody told me that.
E said that, but I did have this. People do be doing that.
That is some whole shit.
But you gotta understand what people. So since it's up now, like I wish E was here because I had agree with E. Like you're right, but you gotta understand. Like if it's E Man's, okay, understandable. But if it's Joe Blow through the phone, if he has a product and a service, I'm gonna give you the product and the service.
But if he was selling that, that's a whole different story.
Yeah,
I don't think E really put it in a way where he was selling that. Maybe he was.
But that's what I'm saying.
If
but
that's completely understandable because that is his bread and butter.
Yeah,
that's like if you like say someone comes up to you and says like, "Yo, Mal, let me get a workout." Right? Like, yo, I haven't worked out in that long. I'm trying to get right. You'd be like, all right, bro, I got you. I'll write you something down or I'll give you some game. Yeah. But if you come to Stacks E or say Zay, they'd be like, yeah, I'll give you some game, but I need 100. Like, you feel me?
To
like
pay for my services, yeah, respectfully.
Because I treat this as a business.
Ever told on a nigga? No. Ever squeezed a trigger? Yeah. Ever set a nigga up? No. Ever helped a brother out when he was down on his luck?